Welcome to another episode of SMEs and Virtualization in Cloud. I'm Kong Yang with Graviton.
And I'm Todd MUIRHEAD with VMware.
Hey, welcome back, Todd. From
Thanks,
you had a vacation as well as VMworld Barcelona, and we haven't touched since.
Actually, I did like a whole world tour. So I went to see SAP in Germany first.
Forgot
for a week,
about that.
And then I was
That's
back briefly, and then we went to Mexico for a family vacation for a few days, and then on to VMware Barcelona, and then now I'm back here.
Todd, the world traveler, right there.
Yeah, so it was a lot of travel. It was good to get back.
Awesome. So on the topic of traveling, I've traveled on my way to Graviton. My start was at the end of September.
Yeah.
And we haven't met since then because I went to Disney World. I didn't go out of country, but I did go into a whole new world.
You went to the World Showcase, though, right?
Yes,
Had
I
a beer
did.
from every country, that kind of thing.
Yes, and food. They had the
Yeah.
food showcase during that time, and it was phenomenal. To be able to use snacks to get filet mignon, that's phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
And that was courtesy of Canada. Thank you. but yeah. So on that traveling, I've been also on a learning journey. Joining Graviton, cloud service brokerage and management platform. Those are things that I thought I understood. Coming from the Dell perspective, right? You got
Yeah.
the construct of the hardware piece, and they were acquiring software players to get in that arena. But it's a whole new world. It's you get into things that are important, such as the service catalog, and it's different from the traditional ITIL service catalog. So I'm learning a lot of new terms. Slowly but surely finding cloud clarity. That one's for you, Jace. Cloud clarity, patches of cloud clarity in this journey.
Cloud clarity.
But it's been a lot of fun.
So, in addition to going to not a totally different, but a different perspective, you went from Dell, which is what, 70,000 people, 80,000 people?
Oh, I believe they were still 85 to 90 still.
Down to a small startup.
Yes.
So that's got to be completely different as well. I mean, just the whole organizational changes.
It is, but the great thing about it is if I want to make a change, I'm basically only gated by myself. so it's
For better or for worse, yes.
Yeah, for better or worse, in there. And fortunately, I'm able to work with a lot of amazing folks too, even though it's more concentrated because it's such a small group, but it is.
I think it's really exciting. I think it's really cool.
It is. And Dell just went private yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
yesterday was the last day being publicly traded.
Yes. So
that's cool.
Now they dwarf every other startup.
Exactly.
In there. But how was VMworld Barcelona, my friend?
So it was great. I worked the hands-on labs again as lab captain. The NSX lab, once again, was extremely popular, so the interest on that side has been impressive. It really has. And then I gave a couple of sessions, one on HANA, SAP HANA in-memory database on top of vSphere. And then I gave another session on storage performance troubleshooting.
Perfect.
So which is always,
and for some of our viewers who are catching up, NSX.
Yeah, so it's, when we did the Nicira acquisition, what's going to come out of that is a virtualized networking platform or product, which is called NSX. So ESX, NSX, not the car, but
a network
virtualization.
Perfect.
And so that was officially announced back in San Francisco as a product, and now just customers are really interested in learning about
Excellent.
it, finding out more about the product, so, which is exciting. Even though I don't work directly with NSX that much right now, I'm focusing on SAP performance on ESX, but still.
It really ties into your guys' holistic view of implementing that software-defined data center.
No, it's a huge piece, and I think I'm excited about it, and it's good to see customers are also interested as well. So
phenomenal. And talking about phenomenal, my Seahawks, the defense is phenomenal. Our offense can be. We need our tackles to get healthy in there. And but we're still 7-1, and we should have beat Indy.
So at least you guys are winning. The Cowboys have phenomenal talent and managed to lose in as many ways as possible. So
man,
The game this past week
that
was
game
unbelievable.
was, yeah, it was.
As soon as the announcers
exciting.
started talking about, oh, the Cowboys are going to have won 3 in a row and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, we haven't won yet. Please be quiet.
Yeah, you know, they kind of went into that I don't want to say prevent shell, but they did. And when somebody has already over 300 yards on you, I put 3 guys on Megatron. I mean, that might not help, but you gotta provide.
Got to do something. Yeah,
You're there.
that was
And then
rough.
and then
So you should be. This doesn't happen that often, but you should be glad that you're a Seahawks fan and not a
yeah, I am.
Cowboys fan. Historically, you'd be better off being a Cowboys fan. The last few years,
we had two players from our squad embarrass themselves, you know, and embarrass the orgs, right? So Des Bryant with his tirade there,
yeah.
and then Golden Tate taunting. I don't know what he was doing. While he was taunting, he almost stepped out of bounds too. You know, and you know, having played, varsity sports in high school. I mean, it's one thing, but I'd just be happy to not be blown out.
Exactly.
In some sports. And
The NFL's it's been a great season, and the Cowboys are fun to watch. But I could do with some more W's like your Hawks have. So.
Okay.
And you're being very generous. You're not rubbing it in that
No.
bad. You're just kind of letting it sit there.
Because I want to. I think it's the longer term goal. It's that prospect. Because the Seahawks, we won't have our core team for in 2 to 3 years because we can't afford all those players in there. So I'm just enjoying it right now, and hopefully we'll turn up one Super Bowl in the next 2 or 3 years. So that's the ultimate hope. So I'm gonna be like Barry Sanders. I'm not gonna celebrate. I'm just gonna hand the football to the, no
the official?
spiking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do my business and Hall of Fame career. Come on, Seahawks, win the Super Bowl, baby. How about you, Todd?
I have no illusions that the Cowboys are going to win. So we should just end right there because I don't, there's no winning.
All right, folks, let us know what you think. If you support other football teams, shame on you. Just kidding. But we will see you next week. Thank you and take care.
Thanks, everybody.